Hi, this video is to review the car hire from Alamo for our trip to Florida in 2018. But before I go into the review, please subscribe to the Lots of Hellwood channel down here on YouTube. We've got loads of videos coming up from this holiday. If you subscribe to that, we're also on Instagram, we're on Twitter and we're on Facebook. If you search for Lots of Hellwood, you will find us. Subscribe now and we'll go into the review. Hi, so here's our car review of the car we've hired for our Florida 2018 trip. We hired the car through Virgin Holidays using Alamo. We priced it with Alamo directly first, and then we went on to Virgin Holidays, who I know use Alamo for the cars, and it was about £300 cheaper over a 3-week holiday. So my first tip would always be, have a look around and make sure you get the best price for the car you're getting, because people just go to the first site they see, they buy the car, and then they find out afterwards they could have saved money. There are loads of ways in Florida you can save money. Car hire is one of them. You don't have to get a car if you're going to plan on travelling around Florida and Orlando, so make sure you're getting the best price that you can get for your car. And that's my first tip. Have a look around on the internet. The internet's a wonderful thing. Spend some time doing a bit of research and get the best car for you. So this year we flew into Miami Airport. There's lots of choice of different car companies. Alamo was the one for us, and this is the car that we were given. So it is a Nissan. The quality of the car that we bought was that, or the level of the car was SUV standard, and you can see this is quite a decent sized car for an SUV standard. What I would say is, and this is a very good tip, when you get to the airports, Alamo and the other ones, and also whether it's at Miami, whether it's at Orlando, they all do the same thing, the car companies these days. They give you a level of car, and then they give you a row that you need to go to, and what you do, you go to the row of cars and you choose a car that you want. So you don't have to get a specific car. You just got, ours was row 7 for the example, and there was about 30 cars lined up. As it happened, I didn't like any of the ones in row 7. In the end, I was just packing all our cases into the car, and another one reversed on the side of me that had just been returned and all clean and ready to go back out on hire, which is this one. So I unpacked everything and got into this car. So that's a circular look of the car. All the way around, as you can see, it's a nice car. It's automatic. It's a 7-seater, so we did a good job getting this car. Don't get an upgrade. Go and check the cars that you've got available to you, and then if you need to do an upgrade because you're not happy, do an upgrade then. Don't do one beforehand. I haven't done an upgrade on this. Standard SUV, and it's perfect for our family. Something that everybody wants to know about a car is, how big is the boot space? Because you don't want to be all cramped up for your journeys to and from the airport. So let's have a look inside the boot. Most of the cars these days have the remote control that will open the boot. If you press and hold that, the boot should open, and we should see 4 cases in there that are nicely compacted in the way. So there's plenty of room in the boot. There's, like I said, there's 4 cases, all decent sized, and there's some room left. The other options at the airport didn't have this much space, but as this is 7-seater, the 2 seats at the back also come up, and there you go, plenty of room. In fact, I would say there's that much room in there. There's plenty of room for me to sit in there for a cup of coffee. Cheers everybody. Plenty of room in this boot for a nice cup of English coffee. All the best. Beautiful. Like I said, there's plenty of room for a cup of coffee. Anyway, let's jump inside. So this is the inside of the SUV standard car we've booked from Alamo. As most cars in America, all the cars I've ever driven are automatic. This is quite nifty. Let's just start it. Touch the brake pedal, press the start button. Everything pops on, all the lights pop on. The car says welcome to you. One of the seat belts not on, which is that little beeping noise. When you're choosing the car, we hadn't booked a sat-nav system. This car that we ended up with does have an internal satellite navigational system, which is really good. They don't all come with a sat-nav, but when you're choosing the car, get in the car, have a good look around. Have a good look around the car. make sure it's the car for you. You're the one spending the money, this is your holiday. Don't regret rushing the decision at the airport and being stuck with a car that you're not 100% happy with. You're paying for it, you be happy. If you're not happy with the choice of cars that are there, change it. Go and tell the people you want a different car, and they will do everything they can to make sure you leave that airport or that car place and you're happy. So with this one, we've got things like the rear view camera, which gives us the rear view, obviously. That's the forward view. When I slide the car into reverse, we then get the rear view of the car. So that's always handy when you're parking the car up. We've got one of the things that's very important to us that the other car didn't have. We've got the audio, which will connect to my phone, Tracy's phone, Lauren's phone, so we can make phone calls. We can also listen to the music. I'm not so keen on Selena Gomez, in fairness, that must be Lauren's. These are the things that you need to think about when you're choosing a car. It's not all about just the car. When you're spending some time in the car, we flew into Miami, driving into Orlando, which was 220 miles away. We wanted to put our music on. The Bluetooth was important. It's something or nothing, but find the car that you're happy with. So we've got all the nice things. We've got the navigation, we've got the map, we've got different information, we've got the settings, all there. It's all there, everything you need, the phone, nighttime, daytime, everything you want for a system like this we've got. Down here, if you look, you've got your USB points that you might need to charge your phones, or charge, if you haven't got a sat-nav system, there's USB points that you can charge your sat-nav system that you put to your windscreen. There's also the cigarette one, there's also a bit of loose change and a couple of receipts in there. There's 2 cup holders for you. This is lovely, this is a great car. This is really spacious, it's really comfortable to drive. A couple of nifty things here. If you go to this side here, that light there, right at the side of the mirror, that lights up when someone's on your blind side. So when someone's driving alongside there, that light comes on, so you know something's there. Visually you can see it. If you indicate in that direction, it will start to beep to say don't go just yet, there's something at the side of you. Little things like that, they all help. That's not a necessity. Things like the Bluetooth, the audio, the sat-nav, they're all really good to have. I keep saying it, I'll say it again. The important thing is this is your car. Make sure you're getting the car that you want. If you're not happy with it, go and tell them you're not happy with the choice of cars you've got. Don't just get in one that you think you'll be happy with. As soon as you drive away, you'll not be happy. Make sure you've got one that you want. Anyway, so this is the front. I'll just jump in the back, and then you can see what it's like in the back. So this is the back seat. There's loads of room in the back. In fact, you couldn't have any more room. It is a 7-seater car, this one. They will not all be this big. I didn't book a 7-seater. It was just lucky. It did just come available, so we quickly jumped in it and we drove away in this one. So they won't all have this much room, but this is available. So I might be lucky. Sometimes you're not as lucky. If you're not happy with the car, don't take it. Let's just bring you into the back with me. So we'll come up here. You'll see plenty of room. There's cup holders on both sides. For people with children, all the cars come with safety locks at the back. This one's got a safety lock for Matthew, and Lauren's isn't switched on. You'll also see this car has got it's got its own temperatures at the back. It's also got USB points in the back. It's also got heated seats on both sides. A power socket there as well. So you've got everything you would ever want in this car. So that's it really. The car is a great car to drive. It's very comfortable. The air conditioning, which is obviously important in Orlando, is great, and I would certainly recommend using Alamo. Everything they did for us at the airport was brilliant. They checked us all in really quickly, so I would certainly recommend using Alamo, using Virgin Holidays to get the best price to get your hire car. So that's my review of the car hire from Alamo using Virgin Holidays. Great price. The service at Alamo Miami Airport was really, really good. We haven't had any issues at all with the car so far, touch wood. Everything seems to be going really well. Comfy to drive, the kids are happy, the Bluetooth works. There's little play items on there as well you can play with. There's different applications on here, there's cameras front and back. What more could you want in a car? Happy driving, and for now, there's only one thing for it. It's time for the pool.